As the investigation into the death of 11-year-old Adriana Younge progresses, Crime Chief Wendell Blanhum has disclosed that authorities have obtained video footage from the poolside of the double-day hotel in Tuschen, East Bank Essequibo, taken on April 23rd, the day she went missing. The footage captures events leading up to and around the time the alarm was raised about her disappearance, Blanhum stated during a Monday press briefing. He clarified, however, that the footage does not originate from the hotel's own security system, as forensic analysts from the Guyana police force confirmed that the hotel's cameras were not operational at the time. Blanhum also noted that investigators are actively questioning individuals who were present at the poolside that day. The investigators are maintaining an objective approach, he emphasized. I've instructed them not to overlook any piece of information or evidence in this investigation. Additionally, Blanhum confirmed that the owner of the now-destroyed Doubleday Hotel is cooperating with authorities, adhering to a requirement to report daily to the police and being prohibited from leaving the country.
The investigators, they were instructed not to disregard any evidence whatsoever. So after the evidence gathering stage, what they're going to do is to evaluate and examine the evidence against some competing theories and possibilities. We have taken statements from a substantial amount of persons. We were still today to interview 2 other persons who were at the pool on the day that Adriana went missing. Investigators are in possession of video evidence, and as I said, as we speak, our forensic investigators, they are going through the video evidence to garner as much information as possible as to what transpired on the day in question. We're examining every detail on the day in question, every information, every evidence will be examined and evaluated, and at the end of the day, we're going to send our case file to the DPP for her to give her legal.
US Ambassador to Guyana, Nicole Theriot, stated that despite public appeals for the involvement of the US Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, in the probe into the death of 11-year-old Adriana Younge, the Guyanese government has not formally requested such assistance. Speaking to reporters at the Caribbean Commissioners of Police General meeting held at the Arthur Chung Conference Centre, Ambassador Theriot explained that any FBI involvement must be initiated through an official government-to-government request. We would be open to considering any request and providing support where possible, she said. But the process requires a formal request from the government of Guyana to the FBI, which would then assess whether it can assist based on its capacity and available resources. Theriot confirmed that, as of now, no such request has been made by the government of Guyana. President Dr. Irfaan Ali has urged regional security officials to create a modern and effective information and communication strategy to combat the threat of misinformation, which he described as a serious risk to public safety and police credibility. Speaking at the opening of the Association of Caribbean Police Commissioners, ACCP annual general meeting in Guyana, President Ali emphasized the need to strengthen the media, law enforcement, and communities to identify and counter misinformation. He highlighted the importance of regional information sharing and called for a comprehensive communication strategy to be developed during the 5-day conference. Ali also stressed the need to hold accountable those who intentionally spread falsehoods for personal or political gain. His remarks follow recent incidents in Guyana, where 2 individuals were charged for spreading false information about the investigation into the death of 11-year-old Adriana Younge. President Dr. Irfaan Ali, Commander-in-Chief of Guyana's Armed Forces, has strongly criticized the politicization and glorification of crime by political figures. Speaking at the opening of the Association of Caribbean Police Commissioners, ACCP, annual general meeting in Guyana, President Ali emphasized that crime should not be used as a political tool and called for a unified, non-partisan approach to addressing criminality. He condemned instances where criminals were honored with national symbols, such as draping caskets in the Guyanese flag, and criticized political leaders for participating in their funerals. The president stressed that criminal behavior should not be mistaken for acts of resistance or freedom fighting. His comments come amid recent political support for individuals involved in violent unrest on April 28th, during which people were attacked and property was looted or destroyed. Notably, AFC leader Nigel Hughes and WPA leader David Hines expressed support for those involved. President Ali also highlighted that music in the region has played a role in glorifying crime and urged collective action to address these cultural influences.
Make no mistake, criminal gangs pose a direct threat to democratic systems of government. And I want to emphasize, the democratic systems of government. Those who are interested in undemocratic ways, or who are accustomed to breaking the law and the rule of law, they don't see this threat. But gangs pose a direct threat to a democratic system. They undermine the rule of law by corrupting institutions and instilling fear.
Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on Adriana Younge. Thank you, and we love you all.